Alright, hi guys. Finally got my Crafter's Companion box for, I don't even know what month it's for, because it's been crazy through HSN, and I totally missed out on it when it went through Crafter's Companion, because, again, I've been kind of slowly but surely not really watching the Crafters TV stuff, because I wasn't going to order anyway, but I do like to watch to say hi to the girls, you know, we always like to chat there, my regulars and Crafters Companion regulars. Seem like we kind of overlap quite a bit, but sorry, I'm just moving things around so I can sit down. It's just been, you know, I don't know, I forget and I miss out. So supposedly I think somebody had mentioned that they had shown it on one of their shows on the 16th, maybe June 16th, and then this wasn't slated to go out with HSN until, I don't know, the end of June, and then it still took forever to ship, so here it is. Again, HSN has this set up. Okay, as the Everyday Cards Craft Kit, and then the next one that's going to come out, I don't know when, in July, I guess, hopefully, is supposed to be number 25, but this is number 25 because it's the next one, right, where we had 24, that was, what was 24? Do you guys remember? I don't remember. I feel like it's been a long time between one and the other. Huh. The pop-up, right? Was it? I think it was pop-up card kit, because it was really cute, but it's been a while. So, let's open this up. I don't know. I know it's sold out on Crafters Companion's site, and of course with HSN, people ask me every time, and I always mention, you cannot sign up for the auto ship. They only opened it twice. The first time they ever showed it, and then another time when they were like, if you buy one, you get 2 free, and then you sign up for the auto ship again, and that was long ago. So anytime I show you guys something on auto ship, because I get this question every single time, there is no way to get into it, okay? Unless it's the first order usually, the first time they present it on HSN or something, then you can get an auto ship, and very rarely will they open it up for a second time for people to get in, so just keep your eye out. There's no sign up, I don't have it, it's not there. If there are any links for anything that I use today, there will be affiliate links, which means I will make a small commission if you use any of those links, but we'll see. I don't know what that would be. I try to stick to what's in here, right? So thank you guys so much for the support, though. So let's open this up. It says it makes a minimum of 20 cards. I think this is just kind of like a basic thing, the Everyday Cards. It just seems, from what I'm thinking, it's just like basic card making stuff. So we've got some buttons. Okay, it's not based on just buttons, though, guys. I know that button kit. I like the button kit. It's everyone's nightmare for some reason. Really cute colors. I do like the colors in this, like corals and teals and aquas. And then we have these guys that don't match at all. maybe this pearl color, I don't know. Kind of rosy, I have no idea, but these guys are very lime green and kind of like a peachy color, and like yellow, I don't know. And then these assorted gemstones. So that's a little bit different. They usually just do the pearls and the ribbon. Then we have the ribbons in like the yellows and peaches and kind of light green color here. A nice little pack of dies here. It looks like obviously some mats. And then we have these really kind of childlike flowers, I would say. And then the little ribbons. This is cute because a lot of times I do want to do stuff like this like on a card. But what's a bummer is that this goes in here. I'd rather have it so that this lines up at the top, but then it's going to be so wide here. I'll make that make sense in a minute. Floral spray here, and then like a little border that cuts out completely. That's really cute. Very decorative. A little twine. So we have the envelopes here. It looks like there's 5x7s and like a 5 or so inch square. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's a 5.5 inch square, so it's probably for like a 5 inch card. And then we have the card blanks. Now, I have not seen anything that has to do with this because, like I said, somebody had mentioned that they had done a show and I haven't seen it. So, again, normally with the boxes, they used to put out videos before that kind of show you what you might want to do with it, but you had to go to, like, a certain link to see them. And I haven't done that in a long time, and I don't even know if they still do that. So, I don't know what these things are supposed to be like, but I'm just going to go for it like I always do. So, this is card blank. Oh, that's cute. So, this kind of matches up with that little pennant or banner cutouts there. Let me open this up because it looks like they all have different shapes. So this is a little bit different, so that's kind of fun. They have some die cut sentiments, which I've never used. Maybe I should get into that. So this one has like the little banners with the cutout. This one, obviously you can mat that other die onto this one. So it's like a shaped card. And this one has little flowers that, again, you have those flowers. That's cute. That's very cute. Huh. Okay, I was thinking maybe you can make it a shaker, but this hole's already cut out. Anyway, All right, we'll put that over here. So yeah, so we have some die cuts. It looks like they are all the same. So for you, congrats, special thanks, all these other things. Printed papers that look very cute. That green paper is very, very bright. Let me see here. So cute. I like that print. And then this one really goes back with that that die that cuts the little, basically ribbon that looks just like this. We have dandelion. Is that the name for it? I always forget. Super cute. And then basically the same pattern, but with the little deeper colors. Same kind of flower pattern with the gray in the background. That's cute. We have like a mint color here. We have the little floral or leaves. Are they all different? This one has the dots. I'm sure I'm skipping some. Oh, this is pretty. And let's see. I'm trying to see if it starts over. This is just like lace. And then lace kind of with a floral border. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Maybe I'm missing some of that because I've only been looking in the corner, but super pretty. I'm trying to see if they're all different. Oh, okay, they are all different. So we have this one, and then that one. That's really nice, kind of almost Halloweenish. Oh, these are gorgeous. I love these papers. And the letters. That's kind of interesting. This is geometric pattern in that yellow. Kind of a cool pattern, just geometric like dots, stripes. Is it usually like this? I always think that they do double. They do one and then double it up again, but you know, these are all different. Okay, so let me take a look at, oh, well, actually we still have to look at the paper colors real quick. I always take a peek and then, you know, try to think of what it is that I want to do and then get going on it. I cannot believe these lights are so hot. It's early morning. It's not even 70 degrees. It's like 60 degrees outside and I'm like boiling already. So bright green, the same on both sides. Oh, that pretty gray, kind of a peachy coral color, yellow, light blue, more of a teal, and then a deeper yellow. Okay, so let me look at this and we'll make a card. So I think I'm going to do a card that's this card base. And I already knew because look at the size of this. I was like, these things aren't going to mat in here real well unless, I mean, they're just a lot smaller. And then when you look at the base, the cover here, and this kind of thing bums me out. They have it so like, oh, look at that. But you're going to have to do that on your own. So if you want to trace it, then cut it out by hand, you know, go ahead, obviously. I think I'm just going to leave it white, and it's probably going to be very shocking white, but that's okay. And then I'm going to make some of the flowers too. You know, this is cute though. They left this kind of just open, like the little pennants just sticking there, so it has like a little dimension. But the flowers are going to be something similar to this, I suppose. So let's get started with this guy. And usually I cut down my papers and have them ready, but I did not do that because I was still thinking about, is this really what I want to do? I don't know. So, let me put this other stuff to the side. So what I first want to do is take my card base. Well, actually I don't have to do that, but I want to measure this, and it is 5 inches square. So I was going to put this behind here. And I kind of want to leave a little bit of white on that, I think. Very little. So if I'm doing 5 inches square, maybe I want like a 4 3/4 inch square. So I do want a little bit of white on that just to, so 4 3/4 inch square. And again, ink it up or not, or whatever it is that you like to do. So that's going to be in here. And I want it just to be a little smaller. How does that happen? You just saw me measure the thing. It's 5 inches square and 4 3/4 inches. I wanted it to be like the smallest edge, and it's still way too small. I want it to be like a little bit smaller, but okay. Maybe I should have gone 4 7/8 inch square. I don't know. All right, so we have that. And then I'm just going to use those larger, the mats to cut these guys. And, oof, I don't want to mess this part up because I really need these papers to be right. So let me see, to like here. So now that there's only one sheet of each paper, that does make a difference with what you can end up doing, right? Because you're going to be like, oh, I needed more of that, or, you know. So I'll put that to the side for now. That's just extra. So I'm going to cut out the larger one from the gray and the smaller one from the pink. Floral. I know you guys, a lot of you guys have had yours already, and I don't know if it's because you got it from Crafter's Companion or how, but, or HSN shipped yours faster. I know people just ask me, they're like, how do you get yours so fast? And to be honest, I don't get anything fast anymore from HSN, so I don't know what happened, but things have changed. All right. Grab my marquee. Oh, I saw some marquees on HSN that were as is, and they are gone already. People bought them up. It was there and then gone. So I was like, oh, okay. And they were only like 28 bucks. But again, I guess that means somebody probably returned it and then, you know, you can pick it up, or I don't know, but it says as is. All right, got that one. So my paper is a little bit big, but that's okay. Just got squished. I'll put this to the side. This guy cut out. And then for the little flowers, I guess I'm gonna do 2. That's kind of why I need some of this gray left over and some of the pink. And maybe I'm using too much gray and pink. I'm gonna use the exact same colors. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this off. I was gonna say I don't want to keep using this if it keeps acting funny, but okay, perfect. So I'm going to cut out from the gray paper that I just cut out that background. I'm going to cut 2 or 3 of these. I'm not sure. However many fit. Let me see. Yeah, probably 3 flowers. And so I'm going to cut 3 of this lace, 3 of the gray. And I'll be right back. Okay. I think I mentioned to you guys once before, if a die falls down under me here, it's going to be impossible to find. And I just finished the flowers, thank goodness. I got all 3, and then I was popping out, you know, the last one, and the die fell out of my hand and fell right into this bucket. And I'm like, ah, obviously it's in there. I have to look for it, but it's such a pain. So I just have this thing down under me that's like a magazine rack, basically, and it holds all my, like, cutting tools and score pals and stuff like that. So it's just like a bunch of stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm going to take this little middle one, and I'm going to cut out 3 of this pinky peachy color. And then we'll start putting the flowers together. I am keeping the middles. I don't know why. I might need them, so I'm just keeping the little center parts. But I don't really care for flowers that have the big hole cut out in the center. I've never have, just because I'm like, what are you supposed to do with that? So well, today we're going to put buttons in it, but it's just not my favorite thing. I'll be right back. I'm going to cut out 2 more of those. Okay. Let me build up my card base, that way I kind of know what we're working with here, and then we'll see. So again, you know, if you like to distress, especially since there's going to be so much white on this back piece, but it's kind of like, I guess, like Kiwi Lane where, oh, is this thing done? Oh, is it doing that stuff again? I tell you guys, these things... It's doing something funny. Yep, it's done. When it starts acting like this, there's no coming back from it. Unless I keep pulling it this way myself, I suppose. Ugh, okay. I tell you, with those runners, it's hit and miss. At least it has been, that's my experience. I have a feeling it's a little bit too high up there. I should have used the wet glue for this. I'm going to use the wet glue now because that thing is dead. There's no coming back from that. You can try to re-roll it, and I've done it before, and then it'll work for like another 2 or 3 times you use, and then it starts working funny again. So that is just done. And I have a whole pack of like 12 still left. Oh well. So I'm going to lay this down. And if you want more dimension, of course you can pop dot these things, but I'm just going to keep it flat for now. But look how much space that is. That's why they traced it. It looks really kind of with all that space. You know what? I thought about opening it this way, but maybe I'll open it this way. That way the hinge is kind of less obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, being on the top, it's very clear, like all this big old hinge with a lot of white space. So maybe it's better to do it this way. And put that on there. And then this guy. I just kind of want to see what this card base is going to look like before I start making flowers. And I don't even know if I'm going to use all 3 flowers. I just cut out 3 because I could, but So we have that. And then I'm not even sure how I'm going to build up these flowers. So let's look at these. I know I wanted gray and pink. See, they're so flat. And then with that middle being gone, it just drives me nuts. Let me think about this. That's interesting. Let me see. Okay. So on there, I was thinking about giving it some dimension. They just folded it like this to give it a little more dimension. And you guys already know I like to wet my flowers, and I probably would crumple it. And you can still do stuff like that. I just think everything else is so pristine about this card that I want to keep these kind of simple looking. So let me do a little bit like kind of what they're doing in the picture. And they're going to have to stack up and not really even be one piece. I guess we could build it up on a, like if I popped out a little circle with a circle popper thing. See, that makes a big difference. And then I cut these centers out for the very center, which is weird. Like, I don't know how that's going to work. And then put a, what's that called? A button down in there. But this is really not going to be easy to work with. Okay, I'm going to try to put them in my hand and build them up like this. So I'm going to use tacky glue because it dries faster. I suppose you could bust out maybe your heat gun, because that'll probably... Heat gun? What am I talking about? Glue gun. Let me get a little closer here. And so I'm kind of offsetting them and trying to push them together, obviously, so that they stick in the center. So offset, push together in the center. And I'm going to have to hold this, and I'm going to do this for all three of them until it's really set up. So what's nice about tacky glue, again, it dries kind of fast, or it sticks fast. It might not be dry, but it'll stick fast. And then this center one. And I'm kind of crumpling it a little bit so that it works out better. Again, I just don't, I've never liked, you guys remember Sizzix when they first came out with all their dyes, and like their Biggs dyes was what they had at first. They always had a hole in the center. It drove me nuts. Okay, so I'm going to hold this until I can kind of see what's going on. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other three, and then we'll kind of mess with them in a little bit, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do, this kind of thing, okay? So I'll do the same thing with the other two, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I made my little flowers. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to what's in here. I've never used these things before. They come in a lot of the different kits, but I'm just going to use the word thanks because it's simple and I can pop it out. And, you know what's funny? How many sheets are in here? One, there's just two? Well, that's weird. These are just really thick, but I'm going to use them the way they are. This is, I'm going to use both of them. I think this is only 2 sheets. It's just really super thick. And this is going to take some extra time, but it will. So you can use, obviously, your sticker makers, stuff like that to pop this through, but I'm going to stick this together to make the thicker thanks. And, you know, you can ink it up, color it however you like. There's an A that you see popped out. And I'm just going to stack these two together. And try to make it a little more dimensional, if it even is visible. I don't know, but that's okay. So stick those together. How are you guys today? I've been having a little bit of a little coffee, and I'm like, no, I mean cough, not coffee, like drink, I mean cough. I'm like, no, that's not good. But it's just, I'm sure, allergies, like they like to say, right? I told my husband, if I get that virus, it's because of you, dude. Yeah, at Camp Pendleton, they've had more cases this week than they had this whole time. Can you believe? I was like, oh my gosh, people, we cannot let up. I know we're tired and we're bored and all that, but it's worse now than ever before. Okay, so I have my word thanks here. And then I'm going to put these two guys, I think, here. I usually like to do the groups of 3, but it was just, they're too big. So maybe one up here. And then the word thanks. Like here. Okay, I didn't want to cover it up, so I'm going to leave it there. And then to cover this behind here, I think I'm going to just put a little pink piece down. So let's just put that there. We are going to put a button anyway, but it just looks, you know, kind of ugly. You can see through there. And I'll use this. Basically just putting it there in that corner. And And I'm gonna have to hold that down for a little bit because it is kind of dimensional. Again, before you really stick them down, if you want to mess with your little dimensions, you should definitely do that. Like, it's easier to do it up here in the air than it is when it's stuck on your card. Just to make sure the flower is how you like it. And then these guys are going to be more of a pain to stick down because of the way they are. See, they're already kind of wanting to come up. So I'm going to hold this down until it's dry or ready, and then I'll be right back. A little something to hold on there. Hopefully that's enough weight. Okay, so let's start with this bottom one. And again, I'm going to put that about there. It's a good thing I held on to these middles. I wasn't sure if I was going to use them, but I should put a little more glue too to give it some more. So I'm going to hold that down, and then this one, he's not going to want to behave because of the other guy, you know. So what I'm going to do with this one, actually maybe up here, I might have to use a different glue that's more dimensional. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and use this glue on this one. Just because it has a little more dimension to it and I can kind of get it where I need it to be. Okay, so I'm going to hold these two guys down until they're almost dry and I'll be back. Okay, well I'm still holding these down. I'm quickly going to, let's put that there. This is the one that needs something. It needs some weight. That's not heavy enough. Let's try this one. This was a good one. Okay, I'm going to glue up my thanks, and then I'm just going to hold that down too, so I have lots of things to hold down. And then we're going to make some buttons with some twine, so I'm just going to grab my buttons. Everything has a little something to help it out. Okay, let's hold that down. And I'm just going to choose probably the pinks. I was thinking maybe I should bring some green in, but I don't have anything else green on here, so I think maybe I'll do, is that a really light blue? It's hard to tell. It kind of has like a tone to it, right? Okay, not that one. So we'll do like 2 of these. One of this one and 2 of the pinkier ones because they're pretty. Yeah, I thought that was a white button, but it looks more like a very, very light blue. There might be a white one in there. That's hard. It's tricky. All right. And then I'm going to get some of this stuff, and of course I'm going to have to fidget with it, and I don't even know where the beginning of it is, or the end. Either one would be fine. Beginning, end, something. It looks like there's a piece here that looks out of place. Let me see. Yes. I was like, there's a piece there that looked kind of odd. Okay. Now how are we going to do this? Let's see how big these buttonholes are. Okay, not too bad. Okay, what I have to do is really wind this up and shove it through the buttonhole. And if you have a, it's not bad, but if you have a, what's that thing called? A needle threader, that'd be great. And through here, not too bad. Just make sure to tighten it up really well. And then I'll put a little knot. And I'm giving myself plenty to work with because what happens is I think we have the tendency to try to be tight with it and then it's really hard to do. So just give yourself plenty of fabric to work with. They look like the same on either side, these buttons. So I'll do the other 2 just like this. Give it a tie, give it a little knot, cut it off, and then fix the little extra here. So I'll do the other 2 just the same way, and we'll be done. Messing with those buttons took me longer than anything else. Alright, let's move this stuff. Hopefully it's kind of dry. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I can feel everything's just like stuck down really well. Okay. Again, I'm gonna mess with that a little bit. And I'm going to use this glue. You know, no, I'm not. So 4th glue, I used the tape runner, I used tacky glue, I used all-purpose glue, and now I'm using 3D glue gel. Because this will hold on to it really fast. A lot of this stuff we could have done also with a hot glue gun like I was mentioning, but I'm just going to stick this down. And it looks like in the picture, if you really look close, some of the flowers, what they did was they put dimensional adhesive behind this part, so it's popped up. Do you know what I'm saying? So it has like dimension. And then they put the button inside there, but I'm just putting it right on here. It does look cute though with a little dimension if you were to bring this guy up a little bit. And that really blends in. And I'm gonna put this one here. You see what I'm saying? That's 3D glue gel will hold on immediately. So that's why I went with that. The call all-purpose, if I had done this and picked it up, it would start sliding. So just a little bit different purpose, but you can obviously just hold it and leave it down. You don't have to have a 3D glue gel and it'll work. So what do you guys think? That's it. Got a lot going on, and then I would probably put another mat in here so you can write, unless you write with like a white pen or something, or a shiny metallic pen, that would be good too. But I just really wanted this to have a lot of dimension, stick out, and then cover up that edge. But if it was like this, I guess once you put a bunch of flowers, it'd be fine too, right? But I just kind of wanted it to be less noticeable, this hinge over here. So thanks for watching, guys. Very simple. I just put, you know, same colors, same 2 colors, and kept repeating that, and I think it came out really nicely. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.